Welcome back to the channel. I did a e.l.f. purchase. I just could not help myself. There were so many new e.l.f. products I wanted to get my hands on, and even though there wasn't really any special deals going on, which I normally wait for special deals, I just couldn't. So let's crack into it. I thought I would show you guys what I got, show you some swatches of it, and just kind of talk about them with you. All right, so what originally drew me into wanting to purchase something is this bronzer palette. This is $6 for this, and I've just been really into bronzers lately. I don't even really know why that is. I was going through a funk where I didn't want to purchase any or even wear any, but oh my gosh, look at this. It's really similar to the blush palette they came out with, I think last year. It's got a really sizable mirror on here. It doesn't seem to come in different shades, just like Bronze Beauty. Let's go ahead and swatch these. Here they are on my hand. And here is how they swatch out. These are really nicely pigmented, really pretty, really happy with these. These are really awesome. Next up, I grabbed this mini blending brush. I saw a couple of really good reviews on this, and I've been wanting to try like a buffing method with foundation. I've been a faithful beauty blender person for a long time, but I definitely wanted to give this a whirl, and it's really soft. It feels really high quality. This is awesome. Pumped to give this a whirl. I also picked up this contour brush. A while back, I picked up a brush similar to this from Real Techniques, and it was super expensive, and I felt like I didn't really need something at that price point for how often I would use it. But again, I think this one was maybe $6 as well, and it feels really soft. I feel like you can get a really nice chiseled, like effect here with this. So again, this is a really awesome purchase. I feel like it's going to be a good money's worth versus the, I think it was $30 for the Real Techniques one, which I returned because I really couldn't justify spending that kind of money on a brush that I wouldn't use a ton. I also perused the sale section, which I didn't know was a real thing on the e.l.f. site, and they had these custom single eyeshadows on there. I think they were like 69 cents a piece. So I picked up these three. I picked up, this one is Truly Pink. I picked up Teal, and it's coming off more blue than it really is. It really is a bright teal color. And then I got this color Wisteria. I actually have the little, I got it for again, 50 cents at Target, the little 4-pack that these go into. And I never really reached for it because I just have a single eyeshadow in there, but I feel like now that I've got the 4, I really will use it more. This is what they look like on my hand. I really like Wisteria and Teal, and the pink is a little bit light and sheer, but again, I'm so pale that you can see a contrast. I don't know if they're discontinuing these. They had tons of them to pick from, and I just limited myself to a few, but I feel like I could have bought a whole bunch of them because they were really beautiful, and again, so stinking cheap. I picked up a couple of the new Smudge Pot colors that they have. This one is in Cocoa Cutie, and it looks like this. It's like a nice chocolatey color. Oh yeah, it's... wow, just, it's a nice, rich, dark chocolate, or not dark, more like maybe a milk chocolate. It's really rich and pigmented. I like that a lot. And then I grabbed this one in Wine Not, which looks to be like a deep purple plummy shade. Oh, interesting. It's actually not as dark as it looks like on the pot. It has definitely more of a shimmery sheen than this, really matte brown one. These are awesome. I've been playing a lot with the Smudge Pots, especially the gold one in the past month or so, and they're just super nice quality, and for $3 a piece, they really compete with the color tattoos. They just don't have as many colors as the Maybelline color tattoos offer. Next up, I wanted to grab this foundation palette. This is in the light shade. They do have a darker one as well. I will say it looks a bit yellow versus my skin tone, but I think this is really cool. I think you can mix some of these. I'll show you guys swatches of the 4 colors that come in it. So these are the 4 shades. These also could potentially work as concealers. I just think that it's a really cool concept. And again, I like the fact that you can mix it up. You can match things. You can mix them. And it's, again, just $6 for all of that. And I think that's a lot. I mean, you don't use as much cream. At least I don't find I use as much cream products when I'm putting on a cream foundation versus when I'm putting on a actual like liquid foundation. The last thing I got, which I am super excited for, is this all matte palette that they came out with. This is they just call it matte, and their mirror is on it like here, but you can see all of these beautiful colors. I personally have never owned an all matte palette before, so I wanted to give this a try to see if it would be worth investing in. I'd like to play with mattes a bit more, but I don't want to make a big price tag purchase and then not love it. So this would be a really good way to kind of immerse myself in mattes as long as they're good quality. So we'll go ahead and swatch. All right, this is all 10 of them swatched on my palm. I have to say, I'm not super in love with them right now. Now, of course, this is with no primer, and this is just, again, quick swatching on my hand. But I feel like they're pretty dry and a little bit chalky. I'll definitely play around with them more, but I don't know. I don't know if mattes are normally like this versus, the creamy, glittery, metallic shades that I tend to gravitate towards. So, I don't know. We'll play around with it. We'll see. Worst case scenario, I don't love it. Not heartbreaking. I don't think I spent more than $10 on it. I think it's more like $6. I feel like a lot of things I purchased were in the $6 price range. So I'm pumped to play around with these new e.l.f. goodies. It's been a minute since I've purchased anything from e.l.f. aside from the ones that I use all the time and replace all the time, like, say it with me, the Daily Brush Cleanser. But I'd love to hear from you guys. If you have any e.l.f. recommendations, let me know down below in the comments, because I would, again, always look to hear from you guys, because a lot of things I don't always go out of my comfort zone with and try, and I really love the e.l.f. brand. All right, guys, that's it for me. I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.